Welcome back, everybody, to our series, Exclusive Insights, the Cars of the Mercedes-Benz Museum. My name is Pádraig O'Leary, and I'll be showing you very exclusive views of the cars, or 7 cars, in our collection. And today, in the 6th episode, we'll be looking at the, get this name, the AMG Mercedes 190E 2.5/16 Evolution 2. That's a very sexy name. So for the rest of today's episode, we're going to call it the Evo 2. And the Evo 2 was built, this one was built in 1990, based on the W201, the baby Benz, the 190, launched in 1982. And that was a compact car, Mercedes-Benz first executive compact car. And we're going to have a look at it right now. And this is it. The Mercedes-Benz W201. All variations of the car were called 201. This particular one here is the 190E with 122 horsepower. Bruno Sacco was the head of design at the time, or the head of styling, and of all of the vehicles he designed for us, he calls this one his favorite. The idea behind the W201 was that it had to be a compact executive car, compact C, and that's why the cars are now called C-Class. The idea was to reduce the company's fleet fuel consumption. With all of the large limousines that Mercedes-Benz was famous for, the fuel consumption was high. With the baby Benz, Mercedes-Benz had to try to lower this fleet fuel consumption, and they did it. The challenge behind the car was, when Mercedes-Benz customers start buying the compact car, they will expect the same high standards of comfort and safety that you would get from any Mercedes-Benz until then. And indeed, the engineers delivered. This is the very first car in history to use widespread use of high-strength, low-weight steel. The rigid passenger cabin protected the occupants in the case of accidents. That's the passenger car version. And while it was maturing, then Mercedes-Benz, with the help of AMG, made them a lot more dynamic. And that's where we come to the 190E 2.5/16 Evolution 2, the car we're looking at today. So there's a good reason for us to call our series Exclusive Insights, because what I'm now going to do for you in our show or in our episode is not allowed in the museum. I am going to go up this ramp to show you the Evo 2. Built 8 years after the baby Benz was launched, it was matured a lot, and for the races, top performance, you have this spoiler at the back, which can be extended, or this part can be retracted. You have this adjustable spoiler, and altogether they could give you a 51 kilo down push. Very important for road holding. Compared to the Evo 1, the Evo 2 now had 17-inch wheels. And to be honest, I have never seen the inside of this car before. Okay, I've seen it, but I've never been in it. So there's not much I can tell you about the buttons and switches, what they all do. So why don't you just have a look for yourselves? Okay, one thing, this Mercedes-Benz cannot be called as luxurious. I'm sure it can't be comfortable, but it was damned fast. With the bucket seats there, the drivers held very well. Can you imagine the forces that he goes through when you're going into the curves? And to get in and out of the car, you have to remove the steering wheel first, and then get in like the first racing cars of the 20s, 30s, up to the 1950 300 SL Gullwing. Well, I certainly hope you enjoyed the view inside there. For me, personally, it reminds me of the inside of an Apollo spacecraft. Check the Evo out in action. And I'm gonna chase. hope you'll view us again next week for the last of our series. Goodbye.